Hey guys, System here, and this is Cave Factory. Hope everyone is well, having an amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump back into this pretty cool back. And in between episodes, it's gonna look like I did a lot of stuff, but I didn't really. I did not. So you'll kind of see here. Kind of spent 4 hours watching someone stream Elden Ring last night. I have that game. I've already put like 20 hours into it. I didn't think I had time to play it last night. Instead, I ended up watching someone for 4 hours, so I should have just played it. But instead, I went ahead and worked on our base while I was watching. So we have these large bloodstone bricks. We have some diorite here. Also, we have a little, I'm going to show you that real quick. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's go ahead and grab some redstone. I did a little kind of ease of use kind of setup here for the flux dust. So I can go ahead now, take this redstone, throw it on here, and then I have a placer, so a block placer, the factory one set up. So it just kind of does that. The block gets automatically broken, and it places the obsidian again. So the only thing I had to do with this was down here, you have to power the small block breaker. That is what we're using to break the blocks. And the only reason I need that is because sometimes on obsidian, it's random. Sometimes you get a cobblestone here. Sometimes you get an obsidian. If it's not powered, it can't break obsidian. So basically, that's all it is. It just makes it so I don't have to break the obsidian every time. So that is nice. Outside of that, I guess I did some of the stone brick zags. Did our ceiling here. I pretty much did the entirety of this kind of build here with this here, the building gadget. This thing's going to be wirelessly powered for us anyway, because we set this up yesterday. So just armor, curio, hotbar, offhand, main hand. As long as you have those turned on, it doesn't matter where you have it in your hand, I guess. It's going to be powered, but you can use this to exchange blocks, and it has a menu, right? You have to go in and set it in the options there, but you can go like fuzzy, you can go to connected, you can use it for fluids, you can use it to anchor, keep it in one spot, mirror it, stuff like that, rotate it, set the range, all that jazz, right? So it has all kinds of cool settings, but basically all you do is shift and right click on a block, then you right click again, and it places those blocks. So anyway, really, really cool, as long as you have a mini inventory, right? So you have to have that. Down here, I went ahead and set up, what did I set up here? This setup here. I want to go ahead and show you this real quick. I just did this one for fun. We didn't really need this, but we'll go ahead and run a couple plates through here. Yep, awesome. This is for the precision mechanisms to make the rotation speed controllers. I just want to do this for fun. So it's 3 deployers, just has some hoppers on top, right? Then it just automatically puts the items that need to go and be used in the right order, you know what I mean? Above a mechanical belt, brass funnel. Then I have a pipe back here with a filter on a blacklist for the precision mechanism and a golden nugget. The reason I have the golden nugget is on failure, I think you get like random salvage. So one of the items I've only seen so far is gold nugget, but I'll end up having to filter them all, I guess, if I use a lot, which we probably won't. But I put this through here, look at that. It just loops the plate around. As long as it doesn't see a precision mechanism, it just lets it keep going, right? So yeah, it does a nice, really very satisfying way of doing it, and I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop that off. We'll go ahead and let it make 2 more, it doesn't matter. Another thing I did was down here, I set up all our creative tanks, right? So we got 5 here, we got 3 here. These ones aren't set up, this one's not set up. I do have obsidian, quartz, steel, and then I have electrum. Electrum was a new alloy. It was gold and silver, so I got that one done because we're going to need it for immersive today. Just cast one off, then we have that infinitely. Then I have another 10 tanks being made right now because I realized I could just buffer them all and it'll just fill it up at the same rate, right? I only have so many speed runes. It's not going to drain all our LP, but it'll take about 2.5 hours probably to get these all done. But once they're done, I just have a batch of 10, so I figured I'd go ahead and do that as well. Ended up needing a little bit of hemp. This is good from breaking seeds, right? But I think I needed 40 hemp. So anyway, do that. Get your hemp seeds. Good there. Get a whole bunch of it. Like I said, I only need 40. And then I guess the last thing I did was a whole bunch of crafting and building this room down here. We got another floor down here. There you go. So we got a big open one. This is going to be for today, for immersive, right? So down here I have a chest with a whole bunch of stuff I just pre-crafted. This stuff's all easy to make. It's just like iron sheets. Copper, iron mechanicals, stuff like that. I think I needed electrum, yeah, right here. So for the generator blocks, stuff like that. And that's going to be for going through immersive, like I said. So I went through this quest line, and I realized we weren't going to do the water wheel. We're not going to do windmill, so we don't need kinetics. So I just went ahead and crafted that. The connectors, they have power loss, so I just prefer to use pipes. We'll just use pipes for our power. What is this one here? The pump jack, probably won't do that one. Squeezer, we'll end up having to do that. We're going to end up needing a fermenter. We're going to end up needing a refinery. We're going to end up needing a diesel generator. So we're going to head set that up. set that up with infinite diesel, but we need 1 bucket of diesel first, basically. The crusher, we're going to need that to make our coal coke dust. And once we do that, we have to make these graphite electrodes, which we can then run through an arc furnace so we get endstone. So the endstone in this pack is done. I think it's done the only way, right? Yeah, sand in here, and then you get endstone. So with that, apparently we can make a portal. So that's kind of the path that we're taking. Whole bunch of stuff we need to do. We're going to get to it though. So I just went ahead and pre-craft it because I have all the materials. I didn't want to make this a crafting video, basically. So let's go ahead and get this set up here. And yeah, like I said, it looks like I did a lot, but really not. It was really all busy work. All busy work. Crafting, replacing blocks, smelting down seared stone, diorite, you know what I mean? Just busy work. It's all busy. But anyway, we'll go ahead and jump into here, get it done, and kind of... Oh, I want to show you one more thing. Really cool thing. Never used this thing before. It's called the destruction gadget. This thing, really easy to make. Again, just wireless power, so we don't have to worry about it. But if I right-click on this, look at that. Just destroys that whole section. So that's how I dug out this room. It literally only took me like 3 minutes or something. It was super simple. Need the menu right here. Want to undo that. You can actually undo that with this too. So you can like break things and go, hey, I don't want that to change, man. I didn't like that. I messed something up. Bring all those blocks back. I don't know how it works with entities. I wouldn't mess with that too much, but works really well. Either way, really awesome. Quite happy with that because it saved so much time. You need to be a little careful with this thing too. I guess not careful. When you first get it, the depth is set to 0. It actually won't do anything when it's set to 0. Oh, actually it will. It just made it. Oh, I didn't change it. Let's go to here again. Let's go to undo. Go to shift right click. Confirm it at 0. There you go. And I was wondering why it wasn't working, but you have to set the depth or it won't work, right? Also set it 1 down. That way it's at your foot level too when you're building. So that is actually quite useful, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and mess with immersive. So the first thing we're gonna do here is go ahead and set up the squeezer. The squeezer is gonna be to get us seed oil, I think it's called. Actually go to wheat seeds here because that'll be what we use because it doesn't matter. Wheat seeds in the industrial squeezer. We'll get 80 millibuckets. I think we only need about a bucket. Then we're pretty much good to go. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and make ethanol after this. We'll do that in industrial fermenter. Then the biodiesel is going to be done in the refinery. So you mix the two together, get yourself biodiesel, and you're in good shape. So we basically just need 1 bucket. Now, I went ahead and made a projector, right? So this thing's pretty cool. Open it up. It has all the multi-blocks from immersive. And you can kind of just go and click the squeezer or whichever one you want to build. Hit the little confirm button. And then it kind of gives you a little preview in the world. So we just kind of shift right click it. Kind of pins it right there. Then we just build this thing really easy. We just go ahead, do that. Go ahead and get things in place super simply. Make our life really easy. So let's go ahead and get you in place. Get you in place. Be light engineering. Make sure we have that. And we need this as well. Go ahead. That is the wrong one. Let's do that. Automatically goes up to the next level too. You don't have to do anything. So it's a super, super useful kind of tool to be able to build your multi-blocks with immersive without any real work. Anyway, that's there. Here we need a piston. I don't know how we're going to place this thing, but anyway, let's do that. Sweet, so we can actually get the piston in place. Because sometimes rotating these is a pain. Okay, it went in place for me, so that's fantastic. And do I have the right fences here? Yeah, I have immersive engineering steel fence, right? Do that, that, and that. There you go. And there you go. There is our multi-block right there. So let's go ahead and actually grab ourselves a hammer. We'll need the immersive hammer. Sweet. And I can't remember which block you hit, but it's probably this or maybe this. There you go. It's this one on the side, the right side of it, which is pretty cool. Then we go ahead and get this out of our hand here. And that's a multi-block. That is pretty much all we need here. I did go ahead and make some points so we get power to this, right? The power is going to be right here. Go ahead and pop it up there. That looks good. Then we should be able to just manually feed this for right now for all that matters. We'll just put some seeds in. See there in the top left, it's doing multiple operations at a time. And we only need a bucket. So pretty much 2 cycles. There you go. And we got a bucket of it. So we're already done that. That is finished. Next what we're going to do, I guess, is head over here. Grab this stuff. We need to get the fermenter done. Let's go. We probably don't need these multi-blocks set up very long either. We'll need, I think, the squeezer for something later on. But the other stuff we don't. Anyway, let's go ahead and find the fermenter right there. Go ahead and accept that one. Don't know if I have all the blocks here. I think I messed up when I grabbed stuff too. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll just grab all the blocks and I'll have everything. Here you go. That was more about making sure we had it for the build, I guess. So yeah, this one here, pretty much the same thing. Want to make sure it's what, 2 off the wall. Did I do 2 off the wall there? I'll probably leave these built because there's no reason to really break them down. Although I may alter them for parts for the arc furnace because I haven't built the parts for that yet. Anyway, let's go ahead and head one more back, maybe. Right there. Is that good? No, I'm messing up, man. Right here. Right here. There you go. That looks good. Okay, so this one here, pretty much the same thing, right? So we'll just go ahead and grab our blocks, go ahead and get them in place, right? It's going to be a slightly different shape. Doesn't really matter. Actually, do I have the right one right now? I feel like I just grabbed... No, that is the fermenter. Apparently it has the same exact base of it. I thought I was making the squeezer there. Anyway, go ahead and grab our lights. Go ahead and pump them right there. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get you in place. Everything's just coming together super quick. So really easy to do. You kind of prep for it, right? So you just make sure you have everything ready to go. Then you're not doing a lot of running around and crafting and stuff, right? Anyway, go ahead and get these on top. Then that is the multi-block there. I'm going to guess this is the right one right here. There you go. And this one's done. And this one here, we just need to kind of feed it some kind of plant, right? And there's certain ones we could use for the ethanol, right? It's potato, melon, tomato, apple, and sugarcane. We happen to have a good amount of sugarcane, so let's actually go grab some sugarcane real quick. Just like this. Go ahead and pump that in there. Then we'll probably need to give it a little bit of power here. Maybe if I can actually get ourselves a point, just like so. Go ahead and put that up here. Go ahead and do that there. Awesome. So that'll handle that. We'll have a bucket. I'll just let that go. Last one is going to be the refinery. Let's get this out of the way. It's actually kind of in the way here. Refinery should be simple. So let's go ahead and go to the projector one more time. This one's a little bigger, but still not a big deal. Not that. We want selection mode. Hunt down the refinery, the alphabetical and everything. It's just fantastic. Go ahead and, oh, if you want to rotate it too, just hold shift and you can just mouse wheel. So that's kind of how that works there. Is that good there? Is that dead center? It'll bother me if it's not. It is dead center. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one done. Looks like we have all our scaffolds. I don't have the right numbers, so it makes me wonder what I did wrong, but we won't worry about it. There you go. Looks like we got a whole bunch of pipes in here, a light engineering block. Let's go ahead and grab the lights. Awesome. I made these an expensive way too. So the iron mechanicals, I made them an expensive way. You can do them in here with the engineer's blueprint, but I just never made it. And you just take that and you throw it into one of these tables. Then you can make it for less iron, but I literally just didn't bother. We have tons of iron. I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, that's good there. What goes there? Heavy engineering. Let's go ahead and grab the heavies. Awesome. That'll be that level. Then we need a whole bunch of scaffold. Oh, these two are a little weird. The way you walk up them, it throws me off every time I'm working on this. I try to get myself on a solid block and kind of work from there, but obviously I'm derping. Wait, let's do that. Get you there. And anything go in the center there? Nothing, actually. Let's go ahead and grab the light engineering. I completely forget where you hit this one, too, so I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. Wait, let's put there, and there. There you go. So we have that done. Let's go ahead and see if we can hunt down the right spot. It's right there, dead center, just like that. Look at that. So there we go. We have the refinery. So with this, we should be able to just grab a bucket now, hopefully. We may have to pipe this, I don't know, but if it doesn't have to be piped, that's good. So can I just put a bucket right here? Yes, we can. Got ourselves our seed oil, right? So I guess we could just probably put it... Actually, I'm not sure if you could do this. You can do that. There you go. We can go ahead and head over here, grab ourselves a bucket of the ethanol as well. Go ahead and mix that one into here. Oh, it'd be here. That's the output, right? That's good. Then I guess we just need a flux point, and then we are pretty much done. Where's the power on this one? Right there. There you go. Go ahead and do that. Cool, and see if we actually get a full bucket. There we go. We already have the biodiesel completely done. So let's actually go ahead, pull a bucket of that out really quick. That's awesome. Then we're going to go ahead and head upstairs, grab one of our creative tanks. Doesn't really matter which one, right? Let's go ahead and grab that one, I suppose. And this will be the way we feed this diesel into the actual, generator, right? So just do that, and there you go. Infinite biodiesel, which is pretty cool. I must have everything on me for the next part too then, right? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually do the next one, which is going to be the last one, I guess. Well, I guess the last one for right this second. Until I go and do some more crafting. Let's go to selected, not rotation. Stop that. I don't want rotation. You get shift right click, right? Then shift right click, right? Selection mode. There you go. Then we want the actual diesel generator now. So it's kind of cool. It's pretty big. Let's go ahead and grab that. See if we can actually hunt down where it's going to go. Back here somewhere. Maybe right there. I don't want to touch the wall, man. Don't touch the wall. I want two off. Just like the other ones. There we go. Just in case we need to get back there anyway. and start grabbing everything we need here. Kind of get it on our bar and get this one built. And then we will actually have proper power and have this thing infinitely powered at the same time. It's actually really cool that we are able to do this at this point in this pack. But anyway, let's go ahead and get our radiator there. Then we have a bunch of scaffolds, right? Apparently I didn't make enough scaffolds, so let's go ahead and make some more. I thought I did. I thought I made enough of everything. I have no more scaffolds in here. Oh, I have them right here. There you go. That is good. Maybe try this out again. Awesome. 3 there. That looks like a bunch of heavies. I think he actually put like 9 heavies back here. Are these the radiators? No, these are the radiator blocks. These ones took a bucket of water. At first I thought I had to make seed oil, so I was all confused. But yeah, you use a water bucket. But anyway, go ahead and pump those there. I think it goes 9, so I may just go across and do that. And it looks like we just need some pipe in the center, which would explain why I have 3 of them on me. That is good. And it looks like I want some more pipes right here. Apparently I don't have enough pipes, man. Do I have any more pipe in here? No. Oh, I do. Let's go ahead and grab them. Cool. And yeah, you get big batches of these. Those pipes are a little derpy though, so I never like using them as regular piping. They have some weird functionality I found in the past. But anyway, let's go ahead, pop this down here. That looks good. That looks like it goes there. Then we just need our redstone block, which is fantastic. And I think we just have one more level, right? So up here, a couple more heavies. Looks like 5 more. These are the most expensive blocks too. So they take the steel mechanicals. You probably should do it in here, but I have infinite steel now, so I just did gear. I just went ahead and did the expensive way. But that's good. And probably this right here. If it's not the center, I'd actually be surprised. So let's go ahead and actually hit that. Here we go. We actually got ourselves our generator. And we are pretty much good to go. I think the input's right here. I think that's all we need to do, right? Yeah, I think we're good. Go ahead and grab ourselves a pickaxe, because that would be nice. Oh, no. Why did I put this? Can I pick this up? Oh, I don't know why I did this. I need to go get another one of these. If I break that right now, I lose my fluid, right? I shouldn't have done that until I was ready to use it. But anyway, we can set up as many of these as we need, but I'll probably only end up with one of these generators, to be honest. That should be good there. That's not going to work. How am I going to get liquid out of this? We'll have to make a tank. I shouldn't have done this. Go ahead and grab an actual tank here. Oh, it doesn't use the bucket. Totally forgot. It didn't use the bucket system. It doesn't use it. It just buffers it. It sets the tank. Yeah, anyway, we're good. Go ahead and head to our bag here. Go ahead and grab one of them. That's good. And that should be fine. We may have to add some speed upgrades here, but that's something we get to here in a second. And I guess we just need our wrench here. Where's it at? Right there. Pipe wrench. And pull that out. And are you going to work? Do we have to pull the power out first? Is that the problem? So I've actually figured out the issue. So we should be pretty good to go here. I'm just going to go ahead and make ourselves another power storage here. The issue is that the generator, I kind of forgot that it has no internal buffer for power. Like, it's one of the only generators that I know is like that too. It literally has no internal power buffer, which is really strange for a generator. So if it doesn't have a place to move the power, it doesn't work. And we didn't have a setup for that. Another issue was, though, there was actually 2 issues. It wouldn't let me connect regular power cables. I guess the regular power cables, I tried these ones here, the energy pipes. Apparently these have no internal buffer either, because they don't connect at all. Like, no connection at all. They'll connect to this here, an HV capacitor, which we actually got as a reward. It was a reward there, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. I forgot which quest here. HV capacitor right there. And I'm using that. That holds 4 million RF. Then I have the plug on that. And the way I have this configured here, I'll kind of show you real quick. Go ahead and go to that. Can you avoid these? No, you can't. I just wanted to show you it work. But anyway, on the bottom, I have the output. So if you wanted to kind of have the output on the bottom, like switch the opposite side. So right now I can right click. That's an input. That's an output. That's nothing. If I shift and right click it, it does the opposite side. So that's the way I was able to set the output on the bottom. Just show you a little trick there. Just so you don't have to move it around all jank trying to get the outputs where you want them. Anyway, that's good there. That should be awesome. And if I put this down now, we should be able to see power come in the system. And it should be about, we should be over 4,000 now a tick. So if I go and set this to the right channel, there you go. We're at 4,864. That's the more realistic number right there. Because we've got 30, what is it, 98? No, we have 270 coming from alternators. Then this is producing, I guess, 4,100 something. So that is basically what it's producing. So we have tons of power now. We don't need to worry about it. And this thing will run forever. I even just used one of these pipes from immersive. Like, you can actually just use the immersive piping. So you just gonna set the inputs and outputs. They're a little jank, but it doesn't matter. That can connect to it too. So yeah, the issue was just that the power had nowhere to go. So it wouldn't even produce power because, yeah, it's just jank like that, basically. So yeah, super cool, super awesome. We got ourselves, I guess, infinite 4000 RF tick. And if I need more of these, I could set them up no problem. And it's really cool. I don't know if we need these other machines. I think we need this one for something else later on. These here, I don't know if we actually need them, but I'll leave them there for now. And maybe alter them for parts for something else in the future if I just decide I need some of the blocks there. But yeah, I think we need this one to make hop graphite is what we have to do. This would be probably the next part here. Where's it? This stuff here, half hop graphite dust. Yeah, you gotta put coke dust through here. We still gotta do a crusher too. I almost forgot about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get us everything we need for the crusher as well as the arc furnace. Then we'll go ahead and get to probably the next part here. So just about done the crusher here. So we'll go ahead and get that one finished up. Should only take a couple seconds here. Get it done. Then we'll move on to the arc furnace. Then I realized we have to do the metal press too. I thought I was gonna be able to bypass the metal press, but I forgot we needed to make the initial electrode. So we'll go ahead and get that done, I guess, as well. It is a really simple one. The way I've been doing the plates is this, basically. I've been doing that, if anyone's wondering how I'm making the plates there. You don't have to do it with grate. Actually, you can't use grate to do those plates, so I guess that's the thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab our hammer here. Is it here? Is it here? Where's it at? This one. There you go. We found it. That is good. We're going to be using this one to make us coke dust, basically, is going to be what it's used for. So let's go ahead and grab a flux point, like so. Get it kind of powered up here. I forget where the power's at on this one. Back here, apparently. Let's go ahead and put you there. Go ahead and do that. That looks good. And this one's ready to go. So this one's good for ore doubling, stuff like that. But what we can do is go ahead and grab some coal coke, right? And run this through here. And then, yeah, just go ahead and get our material that we need. Let's go ahead and kind of jump up here, all jank, just like this. Go ahead and throw that in there. That's cool. Probably need a chest or something. It's going to start just pooping it out on the ground there, which is probably not something that we want. It is quite loud too. We'll have to go ahead and make that quieter. Anyway, go ahead and do that. And that one's ready to go. That one's good. You see now the generator is actually going because we're actually using power too, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing silent because that's going to drive me crazy. What is this one called? The crusher, right? Go ahead and do that. Mute it. We'll turn it down to like 15 or so because that's quite okay. I don't mind it as a little ambience, but I don't want to hear it non-stop. But that's going to give us our coke dust, right? And with that, we run that through the squeezer and we get this hot graphite dust, which is what we need. We may go ahead and grab some more of that coal coke because we actually don't need it anymore. And in fact, we actually need to break this down. We need this. So we don't need this for the steel production at all anymore. And we need to convert these blocks into reinforced ones for the arc furnace. So I might as well just go ahead and proactively grab this rather than do another trip later. Basically, all we need to do is take those 27, grab the plates. I had a bunch of plates there. What did I do with them? I must have put them in the system or something. Where are my plates, man? So here, let's go to plate. No, I must have put them in the chest. We'll figure it out in a second. I put them somewhere, that's for sure. Anyway, let's head down here. Down here. And there we go. We got 27. Yeah, I had them with the next setup there, the arc furnace. We'll need them in this form, basically. So that's the thing. But I might as well grind all this down, too. Just so we have a good amount of this hop. And we don't have to worry about the graphite moving forward, right? So there you go. That's good. And that's good. Now, like I said, we need to take this, run this through the squeezer. I don't know if it needs liquid in there. Can't remember. Go to hop, hunt down the hop graphite. The dust there. Looks like it takes 8. It needs no liquid in there. And we do have a little bit of liquid there. So what I may do is this. There you go. Do that. That'll void off that little bit of liquid. Get rid of it. Make sure this connects because sometimes when you do this, the power disconnects just like it did. And go ahead and throw it right back down, right? I guess I have a configured one right there, but it doesn't matter. That's good. Now we'll just go ahead and throw in our hop. And oh, did I totally bust this thing? I've done this before. I've totally derped it. Oh no. Do I have to break this block? Probably do. Go ahead and do that. Sweet. I did that recently, and what was the last pack I played? What was it? Skyopolis? No, it wasn't Skyopolis. What was the last pack? Whatever I played last, I did the same thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that there. Then you put that through there. That's going to start making your hop graphite, right? Then that ends up having to be smelted down. And then the next thing will be to run it through an arc furnace. So let's go ahead and start working on the arc furnace here. If we can actually get it on the right setting, selection mode, there you go. hunt down the arc. This is a big boy. She's quite large. Let's go ahead and get it the right way. I want the redstone looking at me. Looking at me? Are you looking at me? I don't feel like I have it the right place. I should be able to see the cauldron. Yeah, that's the right way there. I put 2 spaces in between, so we'll kind of try to have it the same way. Here we go, and get this one built. And then we're finally on to the last part of here. We just need to do a little bit of smelting, and then we'll be pretty much ready to go. There we go. The beast is done. This is the full build of the arc furnace. It is quite the monster. I use this as some scaffold blocks, but that doesn't matter. Go ahead and hit this. There we go. Apparently that was a challenge as well, and this thing uses a lot of power, but unfortunately at this point we won't be using it for a lot of things, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Just go ahead and pop that there. Actually, the power usage is based on how many kind of slots are being used at the same time, so this thing can basically smelt 12 things per kind of cycle there. Also has a thing for like added inputs as well, which almost no mod pack ever uses, so I guess we won't be using that. We do need to get the electrodes up there though, right? So is that the thing? Go ahead and grab ourselves some of this here, right? Where is it at? This stuff. There you go. Might as well get this all squeezed down, just like that. And then we'll need a way to smelt this down. Might as well go ahead and make ourselves a new furnace here, too. I have not touched furnaces at all. I'm going to do furnace here. We should be able to go from a regular furnace, right? Let's go ahead and grab that to one of these iron furnaces, hopefully. Right there. That looks good. We'll go to use on that one. We should be able to. What's that one? Rainbow plating. I don't know about that furnace. Is that a real fast furnace? It sounds really fast. I don't know why rainbows sound fast, but anyway, go ahead and grab some gold there. Maybe I grab some gold. Awesome. Get ourselves an upgraded version of this one. Might as well make them fast, right? Also, we got iron furnaces, so I mean, technically, we could make the furnaces run off RF as well, right? Let's go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and grab you. There you go. And is there anything better than that right now at this point? I guess just this rainbow plating. What's this used for? The rainbow furnace. I guess we'll worry about that later on. I've never used this thing. I'm not sure what it's all about. Anyway, that's cool. Maybe we'll go ahead and set up the wireless power for it too. I forget where it's at. Go to, I guess, add iron. Over here. Where is it at here? It's this thing right here, right? Wireless heat transmitter. We want one of these puppies. We probably have none of that. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a comparator, hopefully. Then we want to grab ourselves one of these things. Go ahead and grab ourselves a furnace. Awesome. Get ourselves a wireless heat transmitter. That is good. Now, I think we need the wireless heat receiver as well. And then we're pretty much good to go, right? That and that looks awesome. So I don't think it'll matter where this goes. For right now, I'll just put it right here. Go ahead and grab ourselves a point. So we need one of them right there. Set that to that. Awesome. And I'll just put this anywhere for right now. I just want it to work kind of fast and be ready to go. That's good. Looks like we need one more point. Actually, we don't need a point, right? We just go ahead, I think, and put that in there. I think that sets the coordinates, right? So it tells it where to pull the power from. Then I think we just put this into the slot here, I think. And then I think that's good to go. I think that'll just smelt quickly for us. So let's go ahead and see if we can hunt down our hop here. It's not going to be in there. It's going to be over here somewhere. There you go. Then go ahead and head back here, maybe back here, and then see how fast this thing is, right? There you go. So not insanely fast. I think we could still make speed upgrades for this, right? Yeah, the augment speeds. So go ahead and put those in there. Probably do that at some point. Doesn't really matter this second. But these are upgradable furnaces. They have a whole like input, output, all that stuff. So you can auto input and output any way you want. And be able to run them wirelessly without power is amazing anyway, right? So that is good. I just need to go ahead and finish off the metal press here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and that should be good. You need to make sure the conveyors are both aimed the same direction. So that one's going that way, that one's going that way. Doesn't matter which way as long as it's the same way. Then you just multiblock it like that, which is fantastic. And then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves some power, throw that on top, and this thing's effectively ready to go, right? So that is our metal press. So let's go ahead and do that there, do that. We still need one more thing here. The last thing we're going to need is going to be here, this engineer's blueprint. It's going to make it so we can go ahead. Actually, I should just go to here, right? Also, I took off my pants somehow. I don't even know. Anyway, why am I taking off my pants? We need one of these. Oh, go ahead and hopefully grab everything we need here. It's going to make it so we can make the mold so it actually knows what to press, right? So right now it's just like a blank. It doesn't have any kind of mold there telling it what to, I guess, press things into. We just need to make this here to be able to make our mold, right? So we take this, we take that, we pop it into here. That is good. Also, a reward too. It gave us the projectile one. I don't know why. But when I did the quest, right? So I went ahead and did this quest here. It was here. It wanted us to make a different blueprint, but it's like a named, unnamed one. And the previous quest just completed this one automatically. It was a little strange, but anyway, I think it was wanting us to make this one or maybe the component one. Either way, it doesn't matter. We want to go ahead and make the molds here. We need 3 plates and wire cutters. Let's go ahead and grab wire cutters. I might actually have some of those because I use them for wires, right? Here you go. And do I have any plates left? Probably not, right? Let's go ahead and do you. Probably a couple steel. Just like thus. And do I have a hammer still? Looks like I used up all the durability on my hammer or something. Actually, I just had one. Oh, it's right there in front of my face. I'm such a bad man. Go ahead and do that. Got our plates. Hopefully, we are good. And we just take those and pop those in there, pop that in there. And we want the rod. So let's go ahead and grab that. We got the rod. We are good to go. And we can actually go ahead and take this now, pop it on here. And this is good to go. I'm going to use this hopper here. It's the factory hopper. You can move multiple items at a time. Where this recipe takes 4 items, it has to be able to have an inventory that can move all 4 items kind of simultaneously. So you see I already have it. And then up here, I think we changed that's the collection radius insertion right there. Maybe this one. There you go. As soon as I have it set to move more than 1 item at a time, it actually does the thing and actually drops it onto the ground. Now these ones here only have half durability. We can't get this one, apparently, unless you trade with a villager. This will give you a blueprint where you can make these both cheaper, and they have 100% durability. But you can enchant them if you really want to. I just don't think we need to. I was about to go ahead and throw the rods here into the arc furnace, then I realized our quest wasn't complete. So this one here, this one is not done. The reason for that is it actually has another quest we need to do. We need to go ahead and make a cocoon of Caprice, because it wants us to actually buy the blueprint to be able to make these rods cheaper, basically. So you can actually get a blueprint where you take the graphite and you get 100% rods when you actually craft them, as opposed to these 50% ones, right? And they want you to buy it, but for some reason, it's a requirement quest, so we actually need one of these here. Here you go. Do that. And I think that we're going to be able to kind of bypass it here in a second, right? But either way, go ahead and get this done here. We need a fell pumpkins. Let's go ahead and grab one of them. Then we need the cocoon, right? So one of these puppies. Let's go ahead and grab that. Awesome. And there you go. That finished off the quest. But I don't think that's intended either. I don't think that's intended. But anyway, the reason that's not intended too, I can kind of explain it, is these blueprints work on, it's all the same item, but it has slightly different metadata or MPT data, whichever it is. But it functions a little strange, right? So this quest here, when I actually did this one, so I got this quest done, it gave me this one, common projectiles. But it automatically completed this one. You notice these ones just say Engineer's Blueprint. This one here just says Engineer's Blueprint. So it doesn't matter which one we get. We don't need it. But we could use this to get a villager. Might as well get one too. Let's go ahead and do that there. I don't know how many emeralds it takes, but I think you just put that down. Go ahead and start using emeralds on this. And when it kind of maxes out, I think you're guaranteed a villager. There you go. Looks like it's about that many. Looks like 20. When that kind of fully grows, we'll actually have a villager. So I guess that's the thing. Anyway, go ahead and head down here. We are good. Also, I got 100% graphite electrodes. You might be wondering that too, because we needed 100% ones. You basically just take 2 electrodes and combine them with each other. They'll take them up to 100%. So that's how I did that. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop those off. I won't shift this last one in. That's weird. Shifts in 2. Won't put in 3rd. That's so weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and put that up there. And the last thing I want to do today, I guess, is go ahead. Oh no, the arc furnace is out of place. I'll have to break this down in between episodes and rebuild it again. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do that. But the main thing we need it for is for endstone, right? And to make the endstone is to grab sand. So let's go ahead and grab sand here. Go ahead and do that there. Take that, pop it in here. That should start making it, right? Which is awesome. Cool. So we got our first endstone just like that. You can actually spread this out too. And this is where it starts taking large amounts of power. That's probably draining a whole bunch out of here. Actually, look it over here. How much is taking? Yeah, 6,000 FE a tick, which we're not producing, but we're close, right? We're not that far off. And we can produce endstone really easily. And apparently, we're going to be using this somehow to make the end portals, which we'll probably do in the next video, right? Yeah, they look pretty easy too. So we only need 12 of these, and then we're pretty much good to go. We already made 37. I think we're okay. So I guess I'll have to break that down and rebuild it. But that is it. I mean, we pretty much just destroyed the immersive kind of quest line today, and we are pretty much done it all around. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.